People talk about the retention glow as if it's some mystical secret. But the truth is this: your aura during semen retention is backed by real, observable science. When you stop releasing endlessly, your body goes into restoration mode. Your dopamine levels rebalance, your testosterone rises, and your nervous system calms down. This creates a shift in your energy that people can literally feel, even before they understand it consciously. This is not superstition. This is biology aligning with discipline. Your aura starts changing because your brain chemistry changes. Every ejaculation spikes dopamine and crashes it immediately after, causing dullness, emotional instability, and fatigue. When you stop this cycle, your dopamine baseline rises naturally. You start radiating calm confidence instead of frantic, overstimulated energy. People sense this stability, and they interpret it as strength. That strength becomes your aura. Retention also affects your mirror neurons, which are the brain cells responsible for reading energy, emotions, and presence. When your internal state becomes powerful and steady, the people around you mirror that. They feel drawn to your calmness. They feel grounded by your presence. Your aura becomes something others unconsciously want to sync with. This is science, not magic. Your testosterone doesn't just stay in your muscles. It affects your face structure, voice depth, posture, and even micro-expressions. That's why men on retention look sharper, more masculine, more awake. Your aura becomes commanding because testosterone changes how your body communicates without words. It's not that people guess you're on retention. They feel the hormonal signature of a man who is conserving energy. Your nervous system becomes cleaner. Retention reduces overstimulation and gives your brain more room to focus. This creates a centered vibe around you that people can't describe but always notice. When your sympathetic system, fight or flight, calms down, your parasympathetic system, rest and focus, rises. The result? You walk into a room and people sense presence, not stress. Oxytocin sensitivity increases as well. Most men who overstimulate themselves become desensitized to real human connection. Retention restores that sensitivity. Suddenly, you start connecting more deeply, listening more, observing more. This makes people feel safe around you. Safety is charisma. Charisma is aura. The reason people feel intimidated by your presence is because your prefrontal cortex becomes stronger during retention. This part of the brain handles decision-making, willpower, and self-control. When this region activates, your eyes become more alert, your expressions become more intentional, and your vibe becomes more disciplined. Humans subconsciously respect discipline. Retention improves your electrical nerve activity, giving your body a slightly stronger electromagnetic field. When you conserve vital minerals like zinc and magnesium, you hold more charge in your cells. People feel this as energy, intensity, or aura. This is bioelectricity, a measurable phenomenon. Your seed contains over 200 plus minerals and nutrients, including zinc, selenium, magnesium, and amino acids that your brain needs. When you stop wasting them, your cognitive function rises. Sharper thinking leads to sharper presence. Sharper presence becomes aura. It's a chain reaction rooted in biology. Your skin clears up because retention boosts collagen and stabilizes hormones. When your face looks cleaner and your eyes become brighter, people interpret this as a glow, even if they don't know why. But you know why. Your biology is healing. Your body produces more androstenone, a pheromone associated with confidence, strength, and dominance. Women detect it at extremely low levels. Men sense it as competitiveness. This pheromonal shift is a scientific component of your aura, and one of the biggest reasons you start standing out. Your posture improves because your body stores more energy. Tired men slouch. Retained men straighten up naturally because their muscles are supported by better hormonal balance. Posture shifts your aura instantly, and people notice it subconsciously. Your voice deepens because your testosterone stabilizes your vocal cords and reduces tension. A deeper voice automatically gives you a stronger presence. That's your aura speaking before you even say a word. Your serotonin levels rise as dopamine stabilizes. This creates a more balanced emotional baseline. Balanced men radiate peace. Chaotic men radiate insecurity. The difference becomes obvious in your aura. Your stress hormone, cortisol, decreases. This gives you calmer facial expressions, slower movements, and a relaxed vibe. People feel comfortable in your presence, or intimidated if they're insecure. Either way, they feel something. Retention increases your energetic discipline, and discipline carries its own frequency. People respect men who are in control of themselves. They sense the difference between a man who is scattered and a man who is centered. Your heart coherence improves, meaning your breathing, heartbeat, and mind become more synchronized. Studies show that heart coherence projects an electromagnetic field up to several feet away. This is your scientific aura. Your pupils become more stable. Overstimulated men have darting, confused, restless eyes. Retained men have slower, focused eye movements. This gives you an intense, grounded gaze that people can't ignore. Retention boosts nitric oxide, improving blood flow to your brain and skin. Makes you appear more alive, more vibrant. People can sense vitality even without understanding it. Your body language becomes intentional. Because your hormones stabilize, you're not fidgeting, shaking, or overreacting. Controlled movements create a powerful aura of confidence. Your masculine polarity increases. Polarity is the force that creates attraction. When you conserve energy, your masculinity intensifies, not through aggression, but through grounded presence. Retention strengthens your mental clarity, and a clear mind leads to fewer social mistakes. People interpret this as maturity. Maturity becomes attractiveness. Attractiveness becomes aura. Your spiritual intuition sharpens because your nervous system is cleaner. You start understanding people better, reading situations faster, sensing danger earlier. This instinct is felt by others. They trust you more. Retention rewires your reward system. You stop chasing cheap dopamine, and your aura becomes the aura of a man with purpose. Purpose is magnetic. Purpose emits energy. People who are overstimulated feel uneasy around you because your energy exposes their own addictions. This is why some feel jealous, threatened, or uncomfortable. Your aura reflects their weaknesses. Your metabolic system improves, giving you more natural warmth. People feel this physically as warm aura or fiery presence. Retention improves your circadian rhythm. Better sleep sharpens your facial features, reduces eye bags, and gives you a rested look that people find attractive. Your creativity increases because your brain has more available neurotransmitters. Creative men radiate uniqueness, and people feel drawn to that spark. You begin to walk differently, slower, intentional, grounded. Walking with purpose creates a dominant aura. People feel your presence before they see your face. And finally, what people call aura is really the sum of biological improvements: hormones, energy levels, brain chemistry, posture, eye behavior, voice, pheromones, and presence. All of this comes together to create a field around you that others can feel. It is science, it is biology, and it is discipline made visible. But another deep scientific shift that happens during semen retention is the recalibration of your dopamine receptors, especially in the prefrontal cortex. Most men today live in a constant cycle of overstimulation, which weakens these receptors and destroys motivation. But when you retain, your brain becomes sensitive to natural rewards again. You stop craving cheap pleasure, and you start becoming energized by progress, purpose, and achievement. This change is not just mental, it radiates out of you. People feel the difference between a man who is chasing impulses and a man who is fueled by inner drive. This recalibrated dopamine system is a core part of the aura people sense around you. Retention also strengthens the HPA axis, hypothalamus pituitary adrenal system, which controls your stress responses. When this axis becomes balanced, you become mentally unshakable. Your reactions slow down, your patience increases, and your emotional storms disappear. A calm man carries a different frequency than a reactive man. People are naturally drawn to grounded energy because it makes them feel safe. Even without speaking a word, the way you sit, breathe, and observe signals control, and that silent signal becomes your aura. Retention increases your vagus nerve tone, which improves communication between the heart and the brain. A strong vagus nerve makes your body operate smoothly under stress. Your face becomes more expressive, your voice more stable, your eyes more present, and your energy more soothing. People feel magnetized by this regulated nervous system because it signals health, balance, and inner strength. That regulated energy field is what creates your calm but intimidating aura. Semen retention stabilizes your limbic system, the emotional center of your brain. Men who over-release have unstable moods because their limbic system is constantly trying to recover from dopamine crashes. But when you retain, your emotions become stable and layered, instead of chaotic and shallow. That emotional depth gives your presence gravity. People sense that you are not scattered, not fragile, not easily shaken. This psychological stability projects an aura of masculine maturity that stands out in a world full of overstimulated men. If you want more content on the science, the glow, and the masculine aura of retention, subscribe and be here for the next transformation.